Ridding ease of the pirates besetting it, Leif hurriedly resumed his course to Munster.
Munster.
It was not long until he arrived at Kerberos' Gate, a small fortress that guarded the entrance to the province of Munster. That's like a reference to Cerberus, like a three-headed dog, I assume.
Yes. Yes, Cerberus. I think it's because it has 3 entrances, although we can only... Yeah, it does actually have 3. It does actually have 3 entrances.
I keep forgetting because I only use the main one.
Yeah. Wow, actually...
So does Raedric.
It does.
Are the cattle being collected on schedule, Lobos? Ah, Baron Raedric. We rounded up all the brats in the area. Rest assured, for the time being, I've locked them inside the fort's prison. What do you want done with them, my lord? Best keep them there, until the Lopter Church arrives to claim them. The Magi may well try to free the little worms. See to your men are prepared for such an incursion. Magi? Are those rebels from Munsters? They're still alive? To my great chagrin, yes. I thought they'd been wiped out, but they've resurfaced recently. A little swarm of flies seems to have a new man in charge. Never a moment peace these days. And what of you, sire? Will you be returning to Munster? Not immediately. My journey has been most tiring, and I would rest here while I can. What better place for a man to catch his breath than an impregnable Cerberus gate, eh, Lobos? Huh, indeed, sire.
We've got doors. Multiple. We even have an indoor door.
We have many doors. Come join us. We got soldiers and mages and archers.
Ambush reinforcement.
We got annoying children that can't walk. That fortress, Kerberos Gates. I wonder if it's pronounced Cerberus or Kerberos.
Well, it says Kerberos here, but
Kerberos.
I think.
That fortress, Kerberos Gate, guards the road into Munster. As strongholds go, it's rather small, but don't let its size fool you. The people of this area say it's more terrible than hell itself. Why? The soldiers here no longer watch over the road, they search for children. Lord Leif, the fortress now serves as a base for the province's child hunts. Child hunts? What are you talking about, Augustus? All across the Empire, children aged 7 to 13 are seized by Imperial soldiers.
I'm 6 years old, I swear.
Wow, so they don't want 14-year-olds? Okay. They're sent to Valhalla. They're sent to Valhalla, the capital, and after the atrocities wrought upon them there, the ones who survive are never the same. They are children no more. They begin life anew as servants to the dark god Lopetos. Right, so that, yeah, actually, Lopetos is like the official translation now. It's not Loptir.
Loptus is what it says here.
Loptus. That's inconceivable. What manner of tall tale? I realize it sounds too horrible to be true, but this is no fable. This is the state of Jugdral. Even now, children languish in captivity within that very fortress you see. What soldier could willingly take part in such a thing? No one with a spark of humanity left, to be sure. I'm sorry, Augustus, but we must part ways here. I cannot allow this evil to go unchallenged. I must free those children from these barbarisms. Indeed, allow me to give you one last piece of advice, sire. Kerberos' Gate is too small to fit horses, so have any of your soldiers that fight on horseback dismount before entering. Further, after everything they've seen, I'd wager those children are too traumatized to even move. Have your men carry them back to their villages, and their families will owe a debt they can never repay. Well, they will repay it, alright. Fortune be with you, Prince of Leonster. Hold, this whole time you've known I was to here to House Leonster? But of course, what's more, I want to see you return to power. Let's arrange to meet in Munster after your business is concluded. Bye, Augustus.
Later,
no,
boys.
not that way. There are red units there.
It's okay. There's an escape route somewhere there.
Okay, chapter 3, everyone. This is it. I'm sure nothing bad will happen once we enter this fortress.
No, this seems fine.
We have Lobos right here. He's the boss. He's annoying. I hate this guy. So
Why? He's easy.
I don't know. I tend to struggle with him, but I guess you just kill him with the flame sword.
Yep, that's what I do.
This mysterious bishop has a door key. How nice of him.
Yeah, I love this part. I love how you forgot about it in your Iron Man too.
I did forget about it. I did.
So good. This is the best piece of AI I've ever seen in any game, and I'm not just saying that because I love FF5. This is genius. What
Not only is the AI in this game really smart. I mean, like, do you remember that part during the Iron Man where they warped a dancer up, and the dancer danced for a guy, and then the guy killed one of my units. Like, holy shit! Like, this game doesn't need clever mode because it's always on clever mode. It's insane.
I feel like those pieces of genius weren't even like the AI trying to kill one of your units with a dance. It was just the game looking for available actions, just picking kind of a random one and just end up with a really good one.
I don't know. The Thracia AI is like sometimes randomly very dumb, and other times it does things that you just look, what? How? How did it?
Basically you.
Yeah, it's me. It's like
random versus himself. Yeah.
Random clever mode. So yeah, we got some children in here. We got Jubel, Romeo, and we got oh, who's this guy? Wow.
He's cute.
His base stats are about comparable to his FE4 incarnation.
Yeah. A little better, maybe.
Now, Mecha, I know you said you didn't want to hold my hand, but please just help me keep track on what children goes in what house, please.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Because I don't want to look that shit up.
I will answer your questions. It's just I don't know. I don't want to like play this game through you. That's all I'm trying to do.
So yeah, no, I appreciate that, but I have to look this up anyway. So each of these children needs to be rescued and put in each of the houses. You do this, you're gonna get something out of it. I think Corporal will give you a staff of some kind when you meet Hannibal, and I think Jubel is required for a playable character. I think this one gives you like a book or a skill. Each of these kits will give you something later on.
Yeah, usually ranked runs don't save them all because not every reward is needed for an S rank run. So if you want to leave some kits in their cells, you can if you want to.
Alright.
You want Corporal for sure.
Oh yeah,
and
for
you
the
need
warp staff.
for SSS rank for sure. So the question is, do you think a Balder Scroll and I think a Shield Ring are worth the turns it takes to get in there?
We'll see. I think so. I would like the Shield Ring.
Okay, well either way, you want to make sure that units like Finn, Dagdar, and Ava move like their full move almost every turn to get the kids in time. So making sure they aren't blocked off by your lesser movement units is going to be even more important than last chapter then.
Yep. Alright, so before we start, we got 2 new units to talk about. Let's talk about this lovely rogue first. Say hello to Leif. Comes with a Shouzou scroll. This lovely translation patch informs us of the stat increases, which is very nice. So as you can see right here, it blocks criticals, increases HP by 30%, strength by 10%, reduces luck by 10%.
So it's worthless, basically.
Yeah, they're star shards from Fire Emblem 3. Really, really nice tools. Not just because they block crits. You should like always keep a scroll on any unit that sees a lot of combat and faces crit. But also like trading them around is nice if a unit is about to level up. The Shouzou scroll I like to just leave on Leif because he's gonna go into the monster escape sequence, and the extra strength just really is nice. Although it is one extra item that you need to get from a chest, because in the next, spoiler alert, Leif's gonna get captured, and I think you can bring like 8 total items with you into the jail or cell or something like that.
More than that actually, because both Leif and Leif's inventories go to the chests.
Yeah.
So you have like however many item slots you have on a character. I think it's 7 times 2. That's what you get.
So
but if you have their inventories filled, then those items can get replaced by some generic items from chapter 4. So you don't want to fill them up all the way.
Yeah, and you can keep the Shouzou scroll on Leif, but I like to just keep it on Leif. Do you have any preference?
Well, it is important that Leif, if he's going to see combat, has a scroll on him because his luck is absolutely horrendous and he can get crit by just about anything. So if you want to see, if you and I have him do combat, he needs some kind of scroll on him. I like it on Leif too. I like to trade it around a bit. The HP boost is like the big significant part of it because it's a bigger boost to durability. The 10 strength is like nice, but it doesn't really do much unless you combine it with other strength scrolls, which you don't really have that many of.
Mm-hmm.
But I tend to just put it on like whoever's going to see the most combat in a turn. So within this chapter, that's probably no one really worth mentioning because I usually kill like a lot of things with Dagdar and Abel in this chapter.
Right. But
in Mansker, for example, I use it on a lot of Fergus.
Yeah. Now let's talk a little bit about these 2 units. But first, before we do that, we have the return of Meme Review.
There's a very confusing program laid out for us.
Yeah, I have a very confusing program. Only 2 memes though. This one's quick. First meme of the day is this one. It's simple, it's nice, but I thought it was kind of funny.
Thanks, we finally have an accurate translation for Thracia, but at what cost? I never thought this was a big deal, honestly.
Well, you're the only one.
Yeah. People have been talking about your way of pronouncing, well, just about everything, as usual.
What else is new? Next up, we have this one. I think you might appreciate it.
Oh, I see what is going. Interesting observation.
Yeah. So yeah, people always wonder like where to send memes. You can send them in at manxazero@gmail.com, or you can just DM them to me in Discord. That's usually the best place. Or just post them in my community and tag me, I guess. You can also tag me on Twitter if you want, but then other people will see the meme. Anyway, let's talk about Leifus.
Actually, we're actually going to talk about Leifus now?
Yeah, we're going to talk about him. Here he is. Okay. Leifus is your first thief for a pretty long while. Thieves are really amazing in Thracia. They can steal. If you ever played Radiant Dawn, you know how it works. They can yoink any items that has a, I think, equal weight to their con, right?
Yeah, I think it's equal or lower, but in Radiant Dawn, if it's equipped, you cannot steal it. Whereas in this game, you can steal anything, even if they're just holding it.
You can yoink items right out of their hands. For this reason, you really want Leifus to level build. His base build growth isn't, or con, his base con growth isn't that high, but you do get a scroll. Yeah. You get a scroll later on in the game that boosts a little bit, and you definitely want to keep that scroll on him, because having a Leifus with a lot of con allows you to steal a lot of items. At base, he can snatch fire tomes, and there is a fire mage pretty up the road that you can do this to. I always love doing it. He just goes up, yoink, he's like, hey, give me that book, nerd, and just punches him, you know? And the fire mage can't attack anymore, which is really hilarious. Leifus as a combat unit, I never really found him that great. He is one of the few characters in this game that comes with a follow-up critical modifier of 0, which means that his secondary attacks and onwards can never crit, because sometimes times 0 is 0. So even though you have like a killing edge on him, he'll never crit on the secondary attack, which is kind of weird, but that's just how it works. But you don't really like use Leifus for combat. You use him to steal stuff. That is usually what he does, and he does that really well. You also get to keep him in the Mantra escape sequence. He's one of the guys that gets captured alongside Leif, so you get to use him a lot. And I find Leifus extremely valuable. Like, there's so many items he can steal, so much utility that he provides. You get a pre-promoted rogue later on in the game, and I tend to use him once you reach him, because his bases are just way better. So he's kind of like a nice replacement. But up until you get him, Leifus is like your go-to stealer, lockpicker. I almost want to give him 5 stars for that, because I think it's so valuable. So I think I'm going to do that. 5 stars. It's just, there's so much stuff you can do with Leifus. And even after you meet the pre-promoted rogue, there's no reason to not feel Leifus if there's additional stuff to steal. Especially not if you have a Leifus with a lot of con, which I have gotten at some points. It was just hilarious. Like, if you can get his con up to the point where he can steal like a lot of weapons, there's so much extra equipment you can get, and that is nice. I had a Leifus who could like steal killing edges once. Just ran around like yoinked them up. And that is insanely valuable, although it requires a bit of luck.
It does require quite a bit of luck, because Leifus has 6 base con. This is enough to steal not just fire tomes, but also thunder and wind tomes. You can steal rapiers, which is very nice in the Manster arc. There's a couple of rapiers you can steal in chapter 7, and those are really fun to use in this game. Besides that, you're going to need luck to level up that con, because his base growth is 10%, and then the near scroll gives another 10%, and you get that one in 8x, so pretty early. But it is pretty tough to get him levels, because his combat is so garbage. He's like, as you can see, he has 20 base HP, 2 base defense, so there's enemies that can one-shot him. He doesn't get doubled much because his speed is very high. He also needs to be fast on the enemy to steal, by the way. That's also important. Yeah. There's some faster enemies, but he also needs enough cons to steal. My very first playthrough, I had a Leifus that could steal a lot of shit because I RNG abused the safe states to make his con go up, and it kind of trivialized the game for me. It was like very empowering and very fun, but I do not recommend you do it on your first playthrough, because it breaks the game a little too hard, I think, to make it like challenging. It is very fun, but generally you can count on him stealing like very light stuff. That is something he does very well. You can basically think of him as like someone who can one-round mages in a Manster arc, and that is very valuable.
Yeah.
The lock-picking part of him is also very, very good. Like, you know how in 3 Houses, people laugh at Ash because the lock-pick art with the skills is completely worthless. In this game, there are so many locks to pick, and it's very nice to have a guy that can just open a door without having to use a door key. Door keys are very valuable to have. So for that reason, because of that, and because of his 7 move, which is very high, movement star as well, also very cool. Stealing utility, is huge availability as well. Like, he joins right now, he stays in the Master Arc. I think I'm fine with 5 stars for Leifus. I think he's good enough for that. Even without, like, I'm not giving much weight to the fact that you can have like a bunch of con, because that's not very likely.
Yep.
Without RNG abusing. But regardless of that, I think he's useful. I think he's very, very useful, very good, and very good to have. You just have to be careful because of that low luck. You want to have a scroll on him, he's going to see combat.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of another good unit, here's Staffy. Oh boy, Staffy. She is amazing. Absolutely amazing. At base, she comes with the Hammern staff, which is locked to her in this game. Kind of like how Lena treats it in Shadow Dragon. It works the way you think. You know, it repairs any item, but it has five uses. So this can allow me to use the Pooji like 300 times if I want to, which is really nice.
Yeah, it'll also get you an E rank if you do that.
Probably. So yeah, how you use hammer and staff in a playthrough will is kind of important. Like, you really want to think about what you want to repair. Many people like to repair the light brand at least one time if they're going to be using Leif a lot. We might do that. We'll see. You can repair the warp staff to get more uses. So much cool shit you can do with the staff. Staffy is your first and probably one of your best staff bots. Her bases are actually not terrible. Like, 7 speed's pretty good. Like, yeah, you still don't want her to see combat because she'll get captured, but you can use that to your advantage too, of course. You can put her in range, let the enemy capture her, and then as long as you can get her items back, that makes the enemy very easy to defeat. But what you want to do with Staffy, at least what I want to do, is just like heal and just give staff utility. Get that staff rank up. It's not that hard. She starts with C rank in staves with 40 experience, so only 10 experience away from getting B rank in staves. I'd say she's probably one of the easiest units in the game to get up to warp level. She is made of paper though, 0 defense, 14 HP. If you place her in the range of an archer, for example, she will like get one shot, so just be very careful about that. But Staffy is like one of your most valuable utility units. You don't train her up to make her see combat, although if you promote her, she can actually fight. But that's not really like why she's so good. The reason why she's so good is because like staves are so incredibly valuable in Thracia. Fatigue is a big problem with staff users. We'll see that once it starts kicking in as a mechanic. Staves add fatigue based on their staff level, and well, units have fatigue tolerance due to their hit points. So yeah, with 14 hit points and not a super high HP growth, she is not going to be able to use a lot of staves before fatiguing. This is why this game gives you a lot of staff units, because you're supposed to rotate them around as they get fatigued. But that doesn't really matter. Like, Staff is still a 5-star unit with her Hammer and Staff utility and Warp utility and Healing utility. She is wonderful. I think she also supports Lithus with 10%. I don't remember, but I think she does.
Yeah, I don't have to support Handy right now, but pretty sure she supports Lithus and maybe even Shiva.
Yes, she definitely supports Shiva. So yeah, really, really good unit.
Oh, for sure. A-rank stabs, the easiest A-rank stabs in the game to get from the early game units, for sure. Not only is she like 10 weapon XP away from B level, that already enables like a bunch of stabs, but if you then promote her at level 10, she gets +1 rank, so she gets up to A-rank, and that's the easiest warp you'll ever see probably, until you get like actual units with A-rank warp at base. A-rank stabs at base.
Yeah.
So that is super good, and there's so many good stabs in Thracia. Like Hammering on herself is like super good, and healing is great, warp is great, but there's also rescue, rewarp, restore, magic up, sleep, silence, all that stuff is like super useful, and Safi being able to do it like all game long is very, very appreciated. I could not think of like, I think she's the best unit in Thracia possibly, like fairly easily in fact. The capture bait thing can hurt and help depending on like whether you have stabs or not. If you want to capture bait with her, better trade away your stuff because the enemy's going to take it. You can keep the hammering on her if you do that, because enemies do not take personal weapons or things that they cannot sell.
Ah, really?
I guess they're like greedy about that. Like, you can leave scrolls on her too if you want to, for example. But yeah, her combat is not great after promotion. She can only use one weapon, the lightning tome, but you do get one of those in chapter 14, and I found her like pretty good at fighting dark mages with it actually, if you really want her to. Kind of want to boost her magic as much as possible. Reaching 20 magic with her before endgame I think is going to be very important, because that will enable her to sleep and silence more targets, so that is something to keep in mind. Generally her magic growth is very good, so it won't be too difficult. I like how she has a 30% strength growth, which is completely pointless on her. She also has a 0% movement growth, if my memory serves me, so that's also something weird. That's like something that she only has, I think. Everyone else is more than that. And you basically covered everything else. I think you want to think about using Paragon on her if you want to get her to level 10 before chapter 10 or 11 or so to get warp utility there. If you're trying to SSS rank, you usually want to promote her ASAP. Some people like to miss Hammerns with her on purpose to get her staff rank up, and then they don't have to promote her. That's also something you can go for, because staffs can miss in Thracia. This is a very infamous thing. The formula for it is, I think, 60 base hit, and then for every point of skill you get 4 points a hit with stabs. So right now, for example, Safi would have 24 plus 60 is 84 base hit with a heal staff. And if you miss with a staff, you don't consume a use. And the hammer and staff gets like a bunch of weapon XP. So if you miss with the hammer, you get a bunch of free weapon XP basically. It does add to her fatigue, but if you get enough S strengths, you'll be fine fatigue wise. I think fatigue is a big issue if you're playing blindly and you're not sure exactly where to go and you fight a lot of reinforcements. But since you're not really playing blindly, I don't think it will be a big issue for you, especially since you're like low turning chapters kind of. So you won't fight everything there is to fight.
Yeah.
5 stars, obviously.
Obviously, yeah. I'm not surprised. You had her on your like top 10 best units of all time. So.
Yeah, I did. Top 15 even. I think she was like top. Yeah, she might have been top. I think like 8th or something.
I don't know why, but every time I do every time I do this with Ronan, I always get a movement star.
Oh,
I don't know.
Maybe. You could.
No, I didn't do it.
Yeah, what I do sometimes is I get Staffy like capture baited right away here.
Oh, really?
Finn and Ronan, but it's like too late now because you already moved Ronan.
Oh.
And honestly, I'm okay with that. I like seeing things differently than how I do them, so just keep on going, just keep trucking.
Yeah,
remember to move people like Finn and Avel first, so they don't like get blocked.
I'm just wondering if maybe I should like pick up someone with Finn.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Just try not to make it someone who like weighs him down. So not Marty, Dagdar.
Well,
Leif
Finn.
is a good one.
If you can pick up Leif, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, I think if it would have been okay to pick up Leif and then drop him with Avel, but again, you already moved her, so.
Oh, I can do it with Hallman.
I guess so. Go ahead and try it. You might want to leave Orson behind to fight the enemies.
Yes, I always do this, actually. I think, yeah, we can do this.
You need Marty too. Alvin might want to move like further ahead so he can help out. With
yeah, Finn can just drop Leif next turn, it's fine.
That also works. You probably won't need to attack with Finn, so that makes sense. You can also like drop next turn with Marty if you really have to.
Yeah, so here's actually like I do actually prefer to use the Voog here.
Yeah, that's fine. It's 3 uses if you just want to kills, which I think yours does because he has so much strength.
Yeah, it's just I don't have a hand axe on him.
If you did have a hand axe, I would tell you not to use it because the hand axe is trash in this game.
I think Ocean would probably kill with it.
Well, that's the thing. It's probably because his accuracy is so garbage with it.
Maybe, yeah, possibly.
Like even with the Voog, he only has 99 hit, man.
That's very true. Yeah, only 99. That's like that's unacceptable numbers. But yeah,
I need to like level 1 or something. Like I keep missing their levels anymore because it says crit now. But I think these are like level 1 to 3. But there's a soldier in the upper right that's like level 10 or something. He's insane.
Yeah, Thracia does this sometimes where it just like randomly has like very high level enemies among the low level ones.
He's dodged every hit. Not bad.
It's nice.
Let's see if the level up is nice.
Let's go. Speed. I'm okay with this.
Nah, it could be worse. Could be worse. Orson is nice to have promoted by chapter 8x if you were able to.
So now I really want I want this. I don't know what kind of sword we're gonna give him. I think Finn has a sword on him, maybe that I could maybe give him.
Yeah, I can't really use much besides an iron sword. I don't think you have much beyond iron swords. I generally don't even give Leif as a weapon much in this chapter, but it is nice to steal the tome.
So what do we do? I'm always like at a bit of a loss for words for what to do. Do you like just sending Dagdar in front, or?
Yeah, you can use Dagdar with a 2-range weapon like the iron bow. He'll kill the archers unless they have too low attack to hit him, because enemies in this game will not attack if they don't do any damage.
How about a hand axe? Let's see.
Same thing, just less accuracy.
10 defense. They actually will attack him, so.
Oh, that's good. In that case, you can put him in front then, and just don't put anyone behind him, or they'll go for that guy instead. Unless you want to like give Ronan XP, which I wouldn't be opposed to.
Yeah.
I would do the iron bow because you can just take care of one soldier later, right? Yeah, if you put Ronan like in range of those guys, he'll just go for him.
Yeah, I could.
Sounds good. Yeah.
What I could do is I could put like one of them in range of Ronan like this.
That is an option, but in that case, it's almost like pointless to have Dagdar there because he's not going to counter the. Oh, actually, never mind. Yours has hand axe. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that. It's more combat for Ronan.
Yeah, I think I'll do that, because only
yeah.
one unit can attack him from here, so... And he won't kill a unit in one hit, so...
Yeah, you don't even have to drop Leif if you don't want to, because you can provide support bonuses while you're being held by another unit.
Ah, so really? So I can put him here, then?
Yeah, you could. Although if you want Finn to attack next turn, you want to drop Leif.
I think I'm going to drop Leif.
Yeah. Just drop him there. Yeah, that works, as long as he's in range. Javelin.
Yeah, because I want to put Leif in here in case like that or here.
Then they'll definitely go for him. Yeah.
You think they'll go for him?
Oh, I don't know how much defense he has.
Probably less than Dagdar.
I would say so. So in that case, Dagdar might not even like attack at all this turn.
That's okay though. We don't want the XP police to arrest us after all.
Yeah, and the LTC police. What about them, huh?
The LTC police are quietly waiting on the sidelines for me to make a mistake.
Oh, I'm quiet. Is that what you're saying? All right, I'll turn up my mic then.
No. Don't do that. I just fixed your sound levels, please. Oh no!
Ultra attack Marty, that guy from the right.
Oh.
I remember him being like trying to fight.
Nope.
No. Okay.
I actually don't mind Marty attacking him though.
Yeah, Marty like 3 kills him and then like so it's like a 60 hit percentage or something. He's so bad, so terrible.
Yeah, but I actually don't mind it at all.
I usually kill that soldier with Finn, I think, because he's just such a pain to kill. Like, it takes like 5 different of the other units to kill him,
right,
just
okay.
like whatever he dragons. Because that's the level 10 soldier. Okay, well, there it goes. I love that animation. It's like...
He's like, what do you say about what do you say about Handax?
Yeah, it reminds me of Hagrid, like, hugging people. It's like he just pounds them into the ground from their shoulders or something.
Alright, let's go Ronan. Woo!
Ronan got hit, and then he killed this guy, and then he got hit again, and the other guy got a crit on him.
He could have critted him. Yeah, there would have been a chance to, for that.
I'm joking.
No, but he could have died.
Oh, the guys didn't do it to kill him.
But,
I'm so glad you put Finn in range. I'm so glad you put Finn in range.
My Finn has apparently been, like, really blessed so far, so I'm really,
Wait, who? Finn?
Yeah, he's got, like, a really good level up.
He's got 1 level up.
I think 2.
So blessed. No, dude, he's base level 7.
Oh. Alright, so...
blessed, man. One good R&D.
You just had to ruin the moment. You just had to ruin the moment, didn't you? Right.
Yes, that's what I'm here for.
So I think what I want to do now is I want to make sure that
you could capture bait the soldier on the right with Safi if you really wanted to. That way you don't have to care about him. You can focus all your stuff on the archers and the soldiers on the left.
I think I can kill everyone.
Okay. Let's see it then. This is definitely a turn where you want to give a kill to Leif. And
yes,
then maybe
absolutely. I was thinking like maybe this guy.
Yeah, I think so too. Because you want to kill the guy in front of Dagdar. You want Dagdar or Avel at least to move towards the door. You might want to think about who's going to open the door. You have a door key on, I think, Avel and Tanya if they haven't changed their starting inventory.
Yes.
I usually try to use Leif to open the door because he has a lockpick, so he doesn't have to spend the door key, but it's up to you. If I have to use the door key, I usually will use it.
I'll just do this for now.
Yeah. There's also a couple characters that can just get a movement star and change things. Leif and Avel and Dagdar and Ronan, they all have movement stars. Leif is too, but I wouldn't kill him.
That's pretty good. Oh, Khan!
That's really good, actually. I got +2 speed, basically. Yeah.
I got Khan.
Yeah, you got +2 speed. Good job.
Nice. So I do... It would be... Oh, I can...
Yeah, you can always, like, open a steal menu, but there isn't always something to steal. If Marty hits the archer, I think he's dead, but that's always a big if.
Oh, I know what to do. This is perfect. Okay, so wait. Leifus has...
What, you want to trade chain and iron sword over or something?
I think you can kill this archer if I iron sword him.
With Leifus? Alright, okay.
With Ronan.
Oh.
So I'm gonna do... Oh, wow. Oops, I hit the...
I'm so
oh, wow, he
crit.
crit.
Okay.
Nice. You'll see. You'll see.
Yeah, the roller coaster with Ronan is always real.
Ronan has a sword.
Oh, I didn't know he had a sword.
I didn't either, but he does, which is hilarious.
Did you capture a Myrmidon last chapter or something? I don't think it kills, by the way. That's 6 times 2. Oh, never mind.
3% crit.
Okay. Alright. And that's like the only way you could crit to, like, on the second attack you cannot crit.
I know, it's great.
Bruh. This is not Thracia. No, you can't just crit with lifters.
Yeah, I think I'll, yeah, we could give it a kill to Tanya, honestly.
Yeah.
Why
Tanya
not?
Good, right?
Tanya, very good.
As approved. Plus, like, moving her gives Dagdar more accuracy whenever he's gonna do next, so that's also nice.
Oh, by the way, someone sent me, this might actually be kind of cool to show off. I'll post it in the Discord and on screen. Oh, that's pretty good Tanya level up. So, I got sent a list of everyone who has immunity in Fire Emblem 5. Like the immunity, the plot armor skill, and it's actually a lot more characters than I thought.
Yeah, it's very weird.
This is the full lists of everyone who starts with the invincibility skill.
Yeah, a lot of these are enemies though.
Oh, and a lot of them are not even playable. Like Hannibal has it for some reason.
Yeah. No, Hannibal is like on the field at some point, whatever chapter you meet him in.
Yeah, Ishtar has it. But there's like a lot of, like, for example, I didn't know Fred had it in chapter 11.
I didn't know that one.
Tanya in chapter 8X is always a fun one. I knew Kempf had it. It's really cool.
Yeah. Barat having it for the first 3 turns is always super annoying in chapter 20.
Oh, right. Yeah, he does. That's really dumb.
Tyus is a pretty famous one too. I like Gals having it. It's, I didn't know. I thought you could kill him actually.
What? This guy?
Oh wait, no, Gals is the guy that joined in turn 15.
Oh yeah, Galsus. Yeah, that guy. Okay, I can actually open the door this turn. I think I'll do that.
Yeah, that seems alright, but that means you will need Lithis to open the next door. Actually, what I would do, I think, is... Because Lithis is in range of the door anyway, right? No, wait, Lithis is going to steal the tome next turn. And you can open the door, I guess. Or you can open it with Tanya next turn, and then just have Ava open the other one. That also works. Never mind.
Oh.
Never mind, it's fine. You can trade the door key to anyone you want with Tanya next turn.
Honestly, I can just capture this guy with Leif.
Sure.
Sorry,
just
Finn, I
move
mean.
Dagdar to kill the soldier or whatever. You just leave the soldier alive, that could also work.
Yeah.
Put Dagdar in range of the bow armor.
Yeah, I can do that actually. I can do that. I can just
Make sure no one else is in range of him though.
I'll just kill him with Dagdar.
Yeah, get that bow rank up.
I like leveling his bow rank. Also, it's just, I don't know, I like canceling enemy. Oh, wow. Okay. It just
You
looks...
just like canceling animations?
I don't know, I just think it's fun. Like, I don't know. It makes me feel it makes me feel
like the
an
most mundane thing ever. It's like
It makes me feel like an
I could play
LTC.
Thracia for the capturing or the story or because you like Leif, but I just like canceling animations personally.
It's just so empowering to be able to do it with a button click. Anyway, I'm gonna go do this.
Remember
I
that
think
soldier that I told you could ignore? Yeah, he's gonna kill one. No, he's not gonna kill you, but like
He's not gonna kill Leif, but I can I can hit him once, I guess.
Yeah, hit it. That thing that Marty does really well. I remember that.
Ooh. I hit him with Marty, and then he goes for Leif.
Yeah, I guess as long as you put Safi out of range.
I think I'll be able to do that.
Okay. Right. Well, the Marty part hitting worked surprisingly enough.
As always, okay, yeah, I can put Safi here.
Yeah.
Ooh, hammer. And then
Yeah.
I'll just guard her with Holland, like this.
Yeah. Turns like this is where you would rig a hammer in rigging playthroughs.
Yeah. I can't do that reliably. Oh.
No.
Oh, wow, he has a vulnerary.
Oh man.
I forgot. That's actually, I kind of want that.
It's a 2-use vulnerary. You'll get plenty.
But it's
Alright, you can go get it with Finn, because Finn cannot go indoors.
yeah.
We might as well go get it while everyone else is collecting kids.
Yeah, because I do want all the kids. I do. But who are we
All
gonna
the
send
kids.
up to kill the bishop and the boss? Like Abel, I guess?
Yeah, I always capture the bishop with Avo and Dagdar. Dagdar gets like 8 chances to hit the guy.
Right, yeah.
But the bishop is way down by the Hellfire, and there's no, like, tomes cannot be negated by con, so the guy's always got 0 AS.
Right,
So Dagdar will, like, go and charge him always. And then Avo gives him support, so that makes him more reliable.
And then we just want everyone else to carry kits, right?
Basically, yeah. I tend to have Leif indoors towards the throne. You won't need him to carry kids, and if you have him go outside, it will take a while before he's able to seize. It's going to reduce your turn count a lot, or increase your turn count a lot. Yeah, Finn is great for outside because he sucks indoors anyway. But yeah, everyone else is basically able to carry kids. Make like a giant rescue chain.
Yep.
Dandan's rescue chain for this chapter is insanely good to watch. It's so
Oh,
satisfying.
yeah. No, that is so wonderful to watch how he lines up every
Move
single
with it,
kid.
so you need to get a moving star to open a door somewhere.
I can just trade the Tanya's door key over to someone.
That works too, but you won't have to if you move Lithus and he gets moving star.
Oh, true. Yeah, I like that. Let's do it. Aw.
Nope, never mind.
How many movement stars does he have?
2, I think.
Yeah,
One
2.
down, yeah.
Vigor stars.
Vigorous stars.
Alright, cool. So, but yeah, we'll open the door next turn, it's okay. So we'll send, like, Dagdar and Abel to clean up the bosses then.
This is like the last time where units will be very close to each other, I think. So if you want like any items to go from Ronan, or not Ronan, the other main character, Leif and Lithus, then now would be a good time to like think about trading things away or chew them. Like for example, if you want the
I want the flame sword probably, but I need that to kill the boss.
yeah, for example, or like the Brave Axe. Well, in
So-
that case, just keep them close to people like either close to Lithus or Leif. Basically, is what I'm saying.
So Leifus has 3 items on him that I think I want already, like the lockpick, Shouzou Scroll, and a sword.
I generally don't have the Iron Sword, but you can keep that if you want.
The light brand Leif will have on him. A vulnerary is nice too, I think, for the escape sequence. And maybe we could scrap the iron sword? I don't know.
I would personally not bring the Vulnerary or the Iron Sword. That's what I would do.
Then tell me what items you would bring then.
I think I would bring the Brave Axe. I've kind of come around about it. I used to not like it, but I think I like it now. Gotta make the Alpha a little bit better. So the Brave Axe. I always bring Lightbrand and Lockpick. And then the strategy I usually use for Chapter 4 is not one you're going to use. So I have to like think about it a little bit differently than you usually. I have to think of it a little differently than what I usually do. But I think in your case I would bring Brave Axe, Lightbrand, Lockpick, and maybe Shouzou Scroll.
Wanna try doing this?
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
Yeah!
The Ela quadruples, right?
Yeah, I think
you
so.
should. Yeah, I think so too. Bonk. Well, that kind of armor like takes like one super slow step before he finally attacks. Oh, he doesn't quadruple. You lied.
I don't know, I just said yes. Alright.
That's what you said.
Oh, I should have brought in Abel first. Why didn't I do that?
Yeah, that's a good question. No, don't do that, Max. Don't do that. Don't waste it. No, don't waste it.
Equip. There you go.
Okay.
Alright,
Oh, by the way, a lot of people think that Avel's inventory needs to be given to someone else. You don't have to. It just goes through your supply.
Oh, really?
This chapter. Yeah, we don't have to like trade stuff off of her.
I was
ever.
not aware
in fact,
of that.
I love giving stuff to Avel in this chapter because it ends up in my convoy and it's very convenient.
So we probably want to keep... Finn can probably go and capture this guy then.
Yeah, just give this... Yeah, you can keep the tome on him, I guess. It's kind of full. Items you don't really care about they can end up on like Halvan, Finn, Safi, Ronan, that kind of people. You might want to disarm Marty before the chapter ends, for you know what reason.
Mm-hmm.
That is fun. You want to make sure that Tanya or Dagdar, preferably Dagdar, has like 2 sets of vulneraries on him.
Yes. Oh, yes, for sure. Yeah. No, that's important.
Everything else doesn't really matter. I guess not having too much items on Tanya could be nice if you want to like show off memes with her invincibility in chapter 8x.
I mean, I do want her to have vulneraries and Tigdar to have vulneraries for sure. But you want to bring the Brave Axe to the Manstric escape?
I think so. And then Dagdar was gonna have to like get by with the Iron Axe. You can also keep the Brave Axe on Dagdar if you prefer that though.
Really?
Like I can see both working. It's like it depends on like whether you want the reliability on him or on Manster. But I think in 8x for Dagdar, there's ways to play where his weaponry doesn't really matter as long as he has like vulneraries and stuff.
Okay.
And I actually got him killed once because he had too many. He killed too many guys because of the Brave Axe.
All right.
I think. Actually, not sure. No, I think no. What happened was he proc charged against the guy he missed with the Iron Axe. Because of that, he took an extra hit that he otherwise wouldn't have. So the Brave Axe would have saved his life in that instance. So maybe Brave Axe on Dagdar is better. How about make up your mind when it's time to seize?
All right. I like that. I like that idea.
Yeah.
It's a problem for later, Mag.
Save it for future Mag.
No!
Exactly. Nice. Double? Nope, not even that. Oh, time for another
damn it.
vulnerary used.
No, time for Marty capture.
Nah, Marty won't capture.
You say that.
Marty's not. Yeah, I say that.
You say that.
Yeah, I am because he's not gonna hit.
You say that.
Nah, he doesn't hit.
You say that,
Oh, wait,
but you forget.
fucking lucky.
You forget who I am.
Never punished.
Oh, nice. I forget Marty's like level 1.
Yeah, because if he was level 2, he would have way better skill.
Oh, I can just kill the boss.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. I think it blocks some reinforcements.
Can you... There's no point in capturing a longbow, I guess.
No. It's not even 3 range. It's just dumb.
It
I like how
really
this guy
is...
starts with the longbow equipped. They're like, no, you're gonna flamesword him.
Yeah, right? He's like, I know your tactics. Who do you think you are? You honestly believe you can stand up to Lobo the Lord?
What's the problem, officer?
There you go. What a good boss.
Yeah.
You fools! This doesn't end with me!
If you come from up close, you have to face like 28 defense or something, so...
I don't know how
It's
you're
much
supposed to do. Like, I guess the hammer can kill him, but Jesus.
Yeah, I forgot if the hammer one-shots him or not, but I remember him being like harder to kill than that Chapter 1 Armor Knight boss.
Oh yeah, he's
that guy was an actual
ridiculous.
general. Yeah, the bishop doesn't move to like go for you. Also, you won't charge, so yeah, have fun. You were like 1 lower
won't
HP than that
charge?
guy. He had 24, the soldier has 25.
Oh no, I won't charge against the bishop. That's actually kind of bad.
How much HP does bishop have? 24 as well?
30.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna be charged.
Still
but
though,
you
Brave Axe might still hit.
You can hit him with Avel first. Like you capture with Avel. If he doesn't crit or anything, she'll bring him down to like 20 or something.
Yeah, so that's not a bad idea.
That's fine.
So Lifis, I probably want to send Lifis up to get the chest,
What
right?
I would do is, because you have like no door keys left in that team, right?
Yeah.
I think use both. So you kind of have to open that cell door with Lithis.
Okay.
And then the bishop has a chest key that you can use to collect the treasure. I usually have Avel collect the treasure. And then just send it to Combo, because you don't need any of this in Master.
Alright, so we want to like pick up kids with Ronan and Tanya.
Yeah, both of them can pick up a kid this turn.
Yep.
If you want all 4 of them, it doesn't really matter which you use first, I guess.
No, I do want all 4 of them.
Yeah, all the kids.
I do. So
now you want to count some tiles to make sure that you
Yeah. So Tanya, she has 6 move now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we place Halvan here.
I guess so, yeah. I think the only person who loses movement from carrying a kid is Safi, because everyone else is a little more thick than she is.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we put Halvan here. So Ronan will dump a kid on Halvan. And Tanya will dump a kid on Ocean.
Works.
And then Leif just moves towards the throne.
I like that too. And again, get a chance to think about what you want to trade away from Leif now, because everyone is near him now. No, you got him. Got
The
him.
big brain soldier, right?
Got him.
Big brain soldier.
Got him.
He's like, look at me, I'm the boss now.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's the best Dagdar level up I've ever seen.
Skill on Dagdar.
Okay, well, you could just leave the soldier be, I guess.
This soldier's like, I'm the lord of the sword.
I like how the soldier gained weapon XP. You see that?
Yes, enemies will actually get weapon experience when they
That's funny.
attack.
Train them.
Theoretically, I think they can level up their weapon ranks in
That's
this game.
funny. You could train an enemy.
I don't know if this could just be the patch that registers weapon rank this way.
True. That's true.
It could be just counting the number of times they attack and add it.
I do know that I think that the patch reads the internal stats though. I think.
It'd be
Can
really...
Leif attack from the side? Because I don't know if Dagdar can reach that point.
No.
Yeah, so either way, you're not capturing him unless... either you try first with Dagdar, but that's probably not going to work.
Probably not.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm
Unfortunately,
gonna send Safi this way, I think.
Oh, that means Leif is going to open a door now?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, whatever. It's fine.
It's a faster route.
It's technically faster. It just means it will take longer to carry the kids, I guess.
Why would it take longer to carry the
Can make a
kids?
faster route, you just send Leif the other way anyway.
I mean, it doesn't... Like, Lithis is going for the treasury.
Yeah, but I told you can get the treasury with the chest key that the bishop has.
I know, but I can also get it with Lithis for faster turn count.
No, that's not faster. Because Leif could have helped
All
getting
right,
the kids more.
can we see who they're carrying? Yeah, Jubel. Jubel, where's he going?
Lower right. I think that's Dashin's family house.
This one?
Dashin's family home. That's the one, yeah.
All right.
It's Jubello or whatever, and he's carrying an enemy soldier. I think you want to deliver those.
Yeah, just deliver them an enemy.
Yeah, but you can put him so that the next turn he can deliver to someone there. I don't know who he's carrying. Is that?
Osen is carrying Romeo.
I don't remember if he's upper left or lower left.
Good check.
Yeah, I'll check. No worries.
Here we go. So wait, does Dagdar... Do you think it's safe for Dagdar to attempt to capture this turn?
Let's just see the stats. I'm not a psychic.
If I'm moving Avo first.
No, just let me see the numbers first before you move Avo. Bayvax. I mean, he does 2 at KO. He needs to hit 276.
He has 4 AS though, so that's nice.
Oh yeah, so he does quadruple, and the bishop is going to do 18. So the only way Dagdar dies, right, is if you miss twice, he hits you, or if he doesn't kill him within 4 hits before he gets to attack you again. That's the only way you can die. So I say, just move Avo and go for it.
Move Avo and go for it?
Yeah, the only way. Yeah, I mean, you can try killing the soldier. It doesn't really matter. Maybe it would have even been better to like leave him for Leif or whatever. Oh, maybe you will get your wish.
I can leave him for Leif?
Miss.
Oh no!
Never mind.
You're right. I should have left it for Leif. Oh well.
Yeah, maybe the only way you die here is if Dagdar misses 4 times and he hits both of his Hellfires.
That's not gonna happen.
No, that's never gonna happen. Why did you not display animations for this one?
I just like pressing D. Oh no!
You don't 2 hit KO. Wow, I missed math, I guess.
Wow.
Well, hit again. Come on.
Okay,
There you go.
nice. Wow.
Oh, yeah,
okay,
I think you got 8 shots though.
Yeah.
No, wait, you didn't because he had 30 HP. Never mind.
Yeah,
So
I gotta stop pressing D.
You could...
Oh, it can't be. Romeo, safe and sound from the depths of my heart, I thank you for bringing me boy back single-handed. I'd like you to have this. This here's ring's been handed down to my family for as long as I can remember. It's enchanted, it is. Take it, I insist. You got a shield ring.
Nice.
Master Corporal, thank the gods you're alright. I was sick with worry. The young master is a nobleman's ward and was coming to our village as a messenger, but got mistaken for one of our own children. You have our deepest thanks, but I have little else to give. Still, I can imagine rescue your child of Thracian nobility ought to pay off sooner or later.
Yeah, Thracia, that region known for its warp staves.
Holy Heim! Yubel, you're safe. You gave me a real scare there. I'm so glad to see you again. Whatever your reason, strangers, thanks you for helping, truly. Now listen to me, my older brother is an Imperial soldier, but if you ever meet him, tell him what the Empire done to our youngest kin. His name is Dulcin. Ain't a doubt in my mind he'd help you, so don't go forgetting it.
Yay. Right now with the
I feel
chain.
very Don.
Very Don.
Look here. Oh, me own girl, Hale and Hardy. Thought my heart would give out from worry it would. I can't begin to say how grateful I am to you, stranger. Don't have much in the way of thanks, but mayhap this old parchment could be of some good to you. We've been puzzling over it a few years, but what it does is beyond our ken. All we know is that merely holding it fills you with tremendous vim and vigor, amongst other things. Hope it helps you. Surely I do. Oh, you get the Boulder Scroll.
Yeah, that's how you get it. It's pretty nice.
So that's, yeah, is that just flat 5% boost? We can't, there's no way we can put this on Leif without losing a lot of turns.
No, but it's okay. He actually wants a scroll on Finn, I think. So how about you give it to him?
Alright, let's check the turn count. That is chapter 3 cleared in 11 turns. That's not that bad.
That could be worse. That's like my standard SOV counts every turn. My standard echoes counts.
Yep. Alright, let's go.
Uh-oh.
It was a hard-fought victory, but we're taking control of the Cerberus Gate.
Surprise! Nicely done. I'm impressed, truly. Such a shame to spoil your moment. But I must ask you to drop your weapons. Otherwise, I'll have to do something very ugly to this very pretty young woman.
Nana? Raedric, you soulless parasite! Run, Lord Leif. Don't worry about me. Damn. Fine, I said. I'm putting my weapons down, so keep your hands off Nana.
Ha! See, the young pup knows how to heal. Men, move in and chain the good Prince Leif. Then fan out and seize the rest of his forces.
Uh-oh.
They only got Lifus. I guess they got able to. Damn, little Leif got himself captured? Well, 2 can play at that game. I'll get captured too. I'm going in and waving the white flag. No doubt they'll arrest me too. I'll do what I can to protect little Lord Leif from the inside. The rest of you, hightail it out of here and make ready to rescue him.
2 can play at that game. 3 can play at that game.
I suppose this was inevitable. We have no choice but to
retreat.
Retreat.
Hold on for as long as you can, Lord Leif. On my honor, I will come for you. Damn it, Leif. Nothing to be done about it now, I guess. We're coming after you, so don't you dare go down first, you hear?
Well, we lost it until now. No one can say we didn't give it our all.
Help, it sucks.
Gods above, watch over the prince.
Damn it all! The prince let himself be captured? Can't much stand it myself, but for now I've no choice but to head back to Mount Voildrake. This ain't the end though I'll round up my whole crew and we'll storm Manster.
Yay! That's gonna go over real well too.
Yep, for sure.
He gets punished.
He gets very punished.
Very funny.
Alright. That was chapter 3. Good dialogue. Really, this translation patch is kick-ass. Really is. You soulless parasite. Great insults right here.
This game is soul, man.
Alright, we will now be entering the Manster Escape arc. One of the most infamous arcs in Fire Emblem.
The best arc.
I like it. I think it's cool. But a lot of people dread this arc because it's kind of annoying.
I have a guide specifically for this arc. Just wanted to say it.
Yep. Mecha, wow, Mecha has a Thracia guide. What else is new?
I've got guides for everything. You get a guide. You get a guide. Everyone gets a guide.
Guide Mecha. Alright, what should they do, Guide Mecha?
They should like, subscribe, and comments to help the algorithm.
Yeah, and Guide Mecha said it, so it has to be true. So
Exactly.
we'll see you guys next time. Bye!
Peaceos.